How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of the land of the internet? Welcome back to the NoSkill podcast episode number 12. I am joined by, well, the usual suspects. Mikey.
Hello, here and ready to work.
Frasier.
What's going on?
Adrian.
I'm here with no technical issues. How we doing?
And Brandon.
It was goody.
End of the year. Well, I'm sorry. Now, as of this recording, start of the new year. 2022, boys. We made it. We made it. And the tunnel's still dark. Still trying to find the light of it. It's been a hell of a year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, putting it mildly.
We're actually finally able to sit down and record an actual full episode, get the entire crew together because, well, it's the holiday season.
You're not in the hospital.
Exactly. I was gonna touch upon that. It's holiday season. People are spending time with their families, and I usually like to take this time to be sent to the emergency room a lot for some reason.
Man, you are the world's 10th wonder, dude. You are a mystery.
A little
How
bit of
do you go to the hospital so much in 1 year?
Legend.
The fucked part is none of it is ever my fault, and I'll put my hand on the Bible on that one. Audience, for context, we were supposed to film an actual Christmas podcast, that would be released either on Christmas Day, or at least we would have recorded it on Christmas. And I ended up being sent to the hospital the day of because while I was hanging out with some of my IRL friends, let's just say a bunch of shit that was sitting on top of a ladder decided it wants to tip over, and all of said shit happened to be heavy, and it found the exact same landing spot, the back of my head. And I ended up getting knocked out, and I had to spend 2 days in the hospital. And then 1 day recovering when I left.
Yeah, suffice to say, this man, for as long as I've known him, going to the hospital was a regular occurrence. It's pretty commonplace. I'm not surprised at any time that he is going to the hospital anymore.
Like at this point, I know the intake nurses by name, just like, "Hi, Janet, how are you?" "Oh, God, DJ, what now?" "You're not going to believe this." "I already don't. Just sit down. Let me take your blood pressure."
Yeah, my favorite part is that they were surprised and thought there was a technical error when they didn't find alcohol in your system this time.
Yes. They actually thought that maybe this happened while I was drinking. Well, no, I was completely stone cold sober. I just had terrible luck. But, it's all part of the game plan because now I'll have stories to tell, the podcast and the crew later on. Such
Next
as
Christmas. We'll get it.
Let's hope not. I already got a lot of terrible Christmas stories, some of which I told Mikey a few weeks ago outside of a recording session, one of them involving a Christmas tree and me being electrocuted.
I feel like we've all been there. Or maybe we're just poor. I don't know.
I'm going to be real. Hasn't happened to me, but yet I'm still waiting for the day it does.
It's because you don't have Christmas trees out there. You have Christmas corn stalks.
Exactly. There's not enough lights to put that shit all over that damn one stalk.
Well, you don't want the lights to get too hot. That's how you get popcorn.
Exactly. See, he gets it.
But boys, it's been a hell of a year, but especially for us as a channel. Honestly, hasn't been that long, but it feels like we've already done so much in such a little amount of time. Like, our very first video was a podcast June 15th. That was the very first thing that we uploaded to the NoSkill Entertainment channel when we were talking about E3.
Oh, the early days.
Fuck.
Man.
It feels like it's been longer, though.
Man, those
That's
early
what it
days,
feels like.
Those videos were scuffed.
But we made it work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still pretty scuffed, but...
My guy, you just released a 100
Have you seen any of our Siege videos?
And they're pretty scuffed still, but damn. I feel that we've gotten better in the short amount of time that we've had.
Yeah, we've had a couple of upgraded mics, and now we know how to volume control.
And we've had guests.
Volume control. Yes.
And we've had guests.
Great guests. Fantastic guests. We need to get them back on at some point.
Why are our guests cooler than us? Can we just say that?
Well,
is that even a question?
Well, because one of them's is a Twitch affiliate, and the others run a car show.
Welcome to
Of course, they're cooler than us.
I love you.
Shout out to Itachi.
Oh, yeah.
Side note, the Matsuri guys asked when we could set them up for another one because they want to get other members on board because they have a few artists.
I want to.
Please hit them up.
And they have a friend who does digital art for VTuber models. I want to meet that person now.
Same.
Yo, can we get Brandon a Dragonov that zooms in whenever he ADSs in? Then we have that VT Romano for him.
All right, fine. Let's do it.
Yes.
Hey, yo, I can't wait for that stream. That's gonna be sick.
These are going to be interesting Divinity videos from now on.
I can't wait to
But,
see if they were
comment.
to make like Divinity VR. I would love to see y'all do a video of that.
like, if it was in VR, I would buy it in a heartbeat. But I did want to.
I would play it if it was. That'd be cool.
I do also want to really quick welcome back Frasier. I know he's been gone for a while now in the podcast and videos. He's had issues.
Work,
Life kind of hits you, and especially holidays.
Yeah, no, I know Mikey and I'm pretty sure Adrian knows about this, but day before Christmas Eve, I blew a tire on the freeway while it was dark and not raining, but it was wet from the rain. And I'm so glad I didn't lose control of my car because I was riding on rim.
That's the start of like a horror movie if I've ever heard one.
It really was. I felt like the best way I could describe it is it felt like my suspension bottomed out on my driver tire. And I'm like, oh God, that was not good. I hope that whatever happened will last me until I can get off the freeway. And no, almost immediately vibrations to the steering wheel. Oh shit, pull over. Nothing but metal left on that tire or rim.
Yeah, fucking Frasier almost made Wrong Turn 7, California. Yeah.
Oh no! It would have been no. This would have been like the because I was going over the bypass for the wildlife. I know.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it. You would have made Wrong Turn 7.
Oh no, you guys wouldn't have found me. The fucking vultures would have got me first.
Exactly.
Like I said, serial killer starter movie. Like that's how it all starts. Like the last suspect was wearing adult diapers, Timberlands, and a Mickey Mouse hat, and he fled the scene.
I'm sorry. Did you say Tim Bullins?
Tim's.
Yeah, you said Tim Bullins, not Tim Berlins.
Yes.
Timberlands.
Timberlands. Tim Berlins.
I remember, dude. I live in New England. The letter R doesn't exist.
Actually, I'll give you a pass because you have a severe head concussion still. But whatever. Moving on.
Yeah. I'm technically still recovering because I have a gash in my head, and it's great.
DJ, you've been recovering for about 20 years.
Dude, it's so weird because I'm used to sleeping on my back, and now the doctor's like, you can't do that because you can't put too much pressure on the wound, so you have to find a new way to sleep, preferably on your stomach. And I'm like,
welcome to my life.
This feels odd.
Have you ever tried just falling asleep like in like a recliner?
I have an old person chair that I've been using a lot more frequently now.
Understandable.
Yeah, because I know when I broke my collarbone, the doctors were like, "Yeah, you really don't want to lay down on this because you're gonna shift and it's gonna like mess it up. You gotta like kind of fall asleep sitting up, which sucks."
Which concert did you do that at?
That was actually in middle school when I was at a wrestling tournament.
Ooh.
Oh, he was a wrestler.
Yeah.
He was a wrestler.
Mikey would know the person. I don't know if Adrian would, but oh my God, I just blanked on his name.
Please tell me it was Roman. Please tell me it was Roman.
No,
it wasn't Roman.
Roman's spines. He's mini Bane.
You up.
Oh, what is it?
Guys, he's a unit. Like, no joke.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's like my height, all muscle. That man is a monster.
I forgot.
What were we talking about, by the way?
No idea.
I don't know.
Just shifted.
How bad or how good our end of the year is kind of gone.
I just want to
that's basically it. I've been just doing nothing but working, trying to get my car fixed.
I feel that.
Welcome to the adult life, the struggle, the grind, if you will.
Yeah, no,
honestly,
it doesn't help too that I just moved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did just move.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's a new place.
Yeah. It's nice. The only problem is, and you're probably going to hear me throughout the thing screaming at Amtrak driving by because they are literally across the street from me. And these fuckers like to hold the fucking horn as they go through the fucking town.
Gotta clear the homeless out of the way.
Yeah.
The homeless are having sex parties on the track.
No,
you have no idea.
On that part of town, there's a camp that looks like Mad Max for the first quarter mile of the city.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's wild.
And then there's another one if you go a little bit further down the other direction from it where they are basically like in an irrigation ditch, and there's just like in this irrigation ditch,
and it's on the tracks. It's built across the tracks.
Yeah, I mean, like I was working out in Oakland all last week, and they're taking cues from Oakland.
God, that smell has to be awful.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
my
they're
God.
actually contaminating the river. They like the city's trying to do something about it.
You're putting the Master Chief in the water.
Luck.
Mr. Chief in the water.
Speaking of Master Chief, that's one game that's starting to take over the pro scene and just the streaming and content creation scene. Halo. We've all
Is there really
got
a
it.
pro scene?
Is it really?
Oh yeah,
Pro
they
scene's
recently just
huge.
had. They
That is
recently
the
just
most
concluded their.
depressing thing I've ever heard.
They just concluded their first full length like Halo tournament from your AAA teams like FaZe and Optic to some European teams that I've never even heard of. At this one event, there was like I want to say over 250 teams.
Yeah, it was massive.
Yikes.
They had
On a
this,
game that feels like it's still broken and incomplete. Yikes.
That's every game that's come out for the past like 4 years.
But all these games are better than COD. Sorry, COD.
Is it?
yes, a
I
lot
don't know.
better.
Even I would say Halo's better than COD, 100%.
I
I
mean,
hate both of them.
Vanguard alone, I think at this point has
Okay.
over 200 reported bugs or glitches.
You know what? That one's fair. I'll give you that.
Those are weak numbers. Play
Name
Bethesda
2
game.
things
Those are
lately.
numbers.
Yeah. We out here playing RPGs where there's only bugs.
Like Brandon Walling, quote unquote, in Hunt.
In the grim dark future, there is only bugs.
Ramirez.
Games Workshop, please don't
Put
sue.
the burger toad.
Oh, but speaking of like Brandon Walling in that entire Hunt video where he had essentially no building textures, I kind of want to talk about like of our content. What's like some of you guys' most memorable moments or favorite videos that we've that we've filmed thus far? Because I know
What
like
the fuck is up, Denny's?
Yes.
Start the list. Start going through names.
Yeah, I would say one of my favorite so far is the first Seeds video we made. Oh my,
That one was funny.
will go down in infamy as one of my favorite ones.
It's a shame
Little-
Andrew's in it.
little fun fact about that Siege video for a little more context for the audience. Mikey was in the same boat as me, but none of us knew that we were being recorded. So what you are seeing and hearing in the entire video is completely raw. We thought we were just playing and having a good time, and then like the next day or 2 days later, there's a ping from Brandon in our Discord saying, "Hey, new Rainbow Six Siege video up." And I'm like, "What the hell? He actually recorded that!"
I like how I knew you guys were being recorded before you did, and I wasn't even there.
I was
None of us
also, how do I say this politely?
Drunk.
Sauced?
Yeah, sauced is a good way to put it. Drunk's a little bit of an understatement.
No, you were properly sauced.
I was
were
in
mentally
peak
schmixed.
Siege playing mode. Okay, I could have played a plat player at that point, so I probably missed everything that wasn't happening on screen.
Oh
But he
man,
was zoinked
that
with no
made
Scooby.
for some content, my friends. I'm so glad that I sneaked in the recording because honestly, I think people might have played a little bit different or acted a little bit differently if they knew. But man, just that raw footage, just people knows that's how our game sessions usually go, even when we're not recording. We are just that stupid.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a 5-man 870 recruit rush. What are you talking about?
And it worked.
3 times in a row. It's crazy.
Like the one recruit rush where we all just have LMGs with 100 rounds, and you just hear us lighting up every single window and cutting off every single choke point to where the enemy can't move, and we're just like, reloading. There we go.
I will give you that, man, for recording that video and then being able to watch it with a fresh perspective of not worrying like, oh, how did I carry myself, or would this have looked good? It was a refreshing experience and something I wouldn't mind playing around with in near future.
And I gotta agree with Brandon. Like one of my favorite things to record is when we do play games like Siege, just because you're getting that raw reaction of us. But one of the I guess you could say one of my most favorite things that I've recorded with Brandon is when we did our It Takes Two run, just because it was very long and very entertaining. But the game is beautiful. The gameplay is fantastic, but the story basically had Brandon and I gripped from start to finish.
It is a good story.
And there's so much to do, not just like story wise. There's little like Easter eggs that you can find that pay homage to the devs. And when they made the game, A Way Out, another fantastic game.
Bro, 2
Little
games in
mini
a
games that you can
row.
do.
Those devs, they got a high poll, a lot of points in my book. I
So
can't
that was
wait
one
to
of
see
my
their next project.
Sam, and I'll be first in line to get it or download it since nobody buys disc copies anymore. At
Hey,
least I don't.
Watch
Being
it.
Adrian's like, hey.
Yeah, I do.
It's like you're crossing into dangerous territory, bud.
Well, when the
Yo.
disc of Cyberpunk is $10, why not risk it?
Yeah, you're right.
honestly,
Shout out, that deal's still going on at Target. Go do yourself a favor. Get it.
I don't think it is.
Mario just got it.
That was like a month ago, Mikey.
I'm losing track of time.
I mean, hell, if you want cheap
It's holiday
AAA
season.
if you want cheap AAA games right now, go get
No,
Vanguard.
try it one more time.
Vanguard's probably like fucking 75% off. I don't recommend getting it, but if you want it, go ahead.
No.
Last I checked, it is currently $40, and it's been just over a month and a half since the
Some
game's launched.
stores
Yo,
have
that's
it-
cheaper than Black Ops 2.
Some stores have it at 20, bro.
The only thing
Yikes.
AAA about Vanguard is the fact that it needs emergency service.
I mean, the fucking devs have been in vacation ever since the game came out, so they got a mess to fix.
Yeah, we call that a scam.
Ponzi
The
scheme.
cash grab.
Yeah.
Love you, Halo.
Oh,
By the way, you guys are doing great.
You're doing okay. Don't let it go to your head.
Yeah.
250
Do better.
teams. Come on, those are some rookie numbers.
Hey, but I'll say this is the
Pump those
biggest.
numbers up.
It's the biggest esports event since the actual pandemic started.
Mhm.
Just because something's big doesn't mean it's better.
I feel like Evo was bigger, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay, biased opinions.
All right, so then, Mikey, I know you and Brandon have your little series going out with Divinity. I know that game you guys said is long as hell. I think after like two or three videos that you put out, Brandon said that you guys were barely making it out of what technically would still be the beginner stage. I'm like, these videos are damn near 3 hours apiece, and you're just now making it out of where you fucking start.
Yeah. Recording a Divinity session is a full 10-hour workday. No shit.
Trust me, some of those recordings are really cut up because there's a lot of dead air or dead like silence in between some things or some battles, whatever here and there.
Or
'cause
me
we're
saying
either,
something horrendous in the background.
because we're either just in town buying shit or just setting up our characters and just a lot of boring stuff that nothing really happens. So I kind of just cut it out and get to the around ish where we start actually talking or something actually happens, stuff like that. I'd say those 1.5 to 2 hour long videos probably it's kind of like a result of like a 5 to 6 hour recording.
Genuinely, it's nuts. And ironically enough, as of this recording, our episode 12, we're currently on episode 12 of Divinity. It's nuts, man. And I'm really glad that you guys showed me the game and got me into it because I've had so much fun since we picked this up. I'm definitely looking forward to maybe doing a smaller series and with the 4 people, because if we had a couple of us on this game would be absolutely ballistic.
Dude,
I'm thinking all skeleton party, but that's just my opinion.
It is so. I've been wanting to do a 4-man series on that game for so long. Like that game looks so much fun. It's probably one of the best RPGs I've played in a long time, and that's saying something because a lot of RPGs nowadays they're so either really buggy or just kind of mediocre at best. But this is one that in recent years is really just detailed. It's defined in so many ways. It's fully voice acted, by the way. all original lines. Like there is so many voice lines in this game. You might as well. You could probably write 2 Bibles with the fucking thing.
Jeez.
Like,
Bible Mark II. Divinity.
not to mention the fact that some voice lines you will miss just on the fact that you don't either have a certain background or certain skills.
Or you're too afraid to go chat up the barmaid and make a friend who's a secret sniper criminal.
Yeah, that was a turn. I loved that. She aided in that fight so much.
You were so surprised, and you're like, "What? Why is she helping?" And then she critted for like 120 damage. You're like, "Never mind, get over here, shoot him, shoot him,
Shoot him!"
It's like meet Carol.
Yeah,
Pro
I'd
sniper
be down
turned
to do a
Darwin.
4-man with you guys.
We got to set that up
Yeah.
once we finish this one."
That one is definitely one we had to have time to do. Like that game, just with me and Mikey alone, I'd say we get maybe, if we're lucky, 1 recording day a week, maybe. Sometimes we go 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've seen you guys, like, you two in a party and playing Divinity. I'm like, oh, they're doing a recording, and I'm like, I'll see that like almost in the morning, and then I'll come back like later in the day. You guys are still at it. I'm like,
Oh yeah, we'd be in there all day. We're talking at least 10.
This is like 6-hour difference between when I saw you guys originally in the morning, and it's like 5, 6 o'clock at night. You guys are still going at it.
I'll wake up because I'm 3 hours ahead of y'all. I'll go on Xbox. I'll see that they're in a party. It's locked and they're playing Divinity. Like they're in it for the long haul. I'm gonna go do literally anything else, and hopefully they'll be done by the time I get back. I'll be doing whatever it is that I need to do. Come back, and they're still grinding it out. And that's when the whole "I miss my friends" starts hitting me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go play solitaire.
Actually,
I'm gonna play Uno.
On that note, real quick, I want to do a quick thank you to anybody listening who does game with us or follow us or do dumb stuff. Thank you for the patience on that. Those Divinity videos take forever, and everyone's been super cool of, oh, hey, they're doing that and not spamming us with invites or blowing up our phones and doing weird stuff like that. So thanks. We appreciate it. We always try to make time for everybody, and those ones are just, it's a grind. I think we're nearing the end of the game, so hopefully we'll free up soon and be able to do more stuff with everyone once again.
Once we actually hit the end of the game, we'll be able to actually just pump out those videos a lot quicker. 'Cause right now I'm trying to just spread it out as the series is still going on in the background recording. Just kind of spread it out, make sure the content has a steady flow to it. Because, my God, the series is a long one. I swear, if I made the videos any shorter, this would easily be probably 40-some episode series.
Which is insane, considering we've skipped entire portions of the game because we just said, nope, not going that way.
Like,
not doing that.
That is also true. Just with the 2 of us, there are parts of the game where we haven't even touched or done because either A, we didn't find it, or 2, we just couldn't because we're probably restricted with the characters that we had currently.
Yeah, not running a party of 4 will greatly affect your play value. Not in a bad way, it's a different style of game. And when you have the avatar of lizards and a slightly unstable necromancer thief, things get weird, man. We've botched a lot of social encounters. We've made friends when we should have made enemies. It's a weird playthrough.
We made friends with demons only to get what we wanted from them and then kill them afterwards. It's a fun one.
And then the necromancer, we did the same thing. And then he came back and we did it again. And now we can't find him. He's hiding.
He won't die.
He keeps coming back. Now he's just in a bunker somewhere waiting for us to kick down the door.
Knock, knock, motherfucker. FBI, open up!
Like the last Siege video.
He's just like,
get down, police!
I just imagine like when you guys do that, he's just gonna like put whatever he's holding down, just go, fuck again.
You guys don't want to talk about this, do you?
Can we talk about this?
Oh, Jerry.
But man, and I also want to just point out this. I love the Warhammer references that we'll just throw into the Divinity videos every once in a while because, my God, they're just too easy to make.
It makes it fun, man. Warhammer is just, it makes you smile. It's so over the top. It can't be anything but fun. And we are
Warhammer's
basically a
just a
bunch of
gem.
orcs.
Basically.
Hey.
Hey,
You
man.
tell me I'm wrong. Anyways, I'm a little curious because Frasier's been in and out of it a little lately. I kind of want to know what his perspective on this whole nonsense has been.
For all
what's
the
some-
Divinity,
Well, no, just
Or the
some of our
channel
content in general.
in general, it's been crazy. I have been not the feeling of left out, but the feeling that like I wish I wasn't working so much. Like be more a part of this.
That's understandable. So it's why you've been absent. You got shit going on. We're not gonna.
Life comes
like,
first.
No content
yeah.
now.
Yeah, no, but well, like I said, it's like I was working for like the last month, like 6 10s.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like I was coming home. I'm like, I want to game with my friends, but then it's like, hey, then you guys, like I said, I would come home and you guys would in like a Divinity thing. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just maybe try to play some Star Wars or something. But it's been a bit of a trip, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
We definitely don't plan on stopping. But if like
Yeah.
of all the content that we put out, what's like your favorite video or series that you like thoroughly enjoyed that we put out, whether you're in it or not?
It would definitely be the Back for Blood series because that.
That's a game we need to hop back into. We've been putting it off for so
Yeah,
long.
like it. Like I said, like when we did the podcast, we were all very much. It felt like Left 4 Dead, but its own standalone thing, and we were just having the time of our lives doing that.
The game was just fucking
I
hard.
genuinely do want to. Yeah, I
It
just
is a
genuinely
hard
want to play it
game.
again.
Still, any game that has a bar scene with ace of spades and a shit ton of ammo, you've sold me. Game of the year. I don't care if the rest of the game's terrible. That was such a good moment. I was white knuckling that controller every time we did that.
And I had to avoid getting shot by my teammates because I'm sitting here just swinging a baseball bat, like swinging for the fences, and I'm wondering how I'm dying. I'm like, oh yeah, there's people behind me that are shooting bullets, and I'm standing in front of them, moving side to side. I'm being very productive right now.
You know there's other characters in the game, right? You could have picked anybody else or not picked up a baseball bat.
Dude, because I went back into like my old like Left 4 Dead player where it was like Left 4 Dead melee weapons only runs. I'm like, dude, they got melee weapons in here. I know what I'm doing. It's not a frying pan, but you know what? I'm gonna make it work. Or the guitar.
I just imagine Heavenly with the gnome trying to get into the chopper.
No, you're coming with me. My son. My son. Dude, that was probably one of the hardest achievements I've ever had to do because when I was playing Left 4 Dead on Xbox 360. Just because, well, I'm stupid, and the 3 people I'm playing with are also stupid, and we're playing on expert realism, and I'm holding like a small Keemstar. I'm like, all right, here we go. I can't do anything.
I forget. Was that with me? I know we've done an expert realism run. I just don't remember if I was there for that.
Yeah, you were. It was me, you, Sam, and I don't think Lord Zeus was there. It might have been David.
It might have been one of those two, but man, that was so fun.
But I still remember we were just like, oh yeah, so we're gonna do expert realism, melee weapons only. And so I was like, dude, this is actually kind of fun, especially my first time ever playing Left 4 Dead. I fell in love with the fact that if you hit somebody with the frying pan or the guitar, there was a sound effect almost every single time, whether like a loud bonk or the guitar just does some random out of tune riff. And I'm like, I'm never picking up another weapon. You can't make me. This is it for me. I found my calling. I'm going to hit somebody with this Stratocaster. That's it. So when it came to Back for Blood and I saw that there was melee weapons, I'm like, okay, same thing. I'm picking up right where I left off. Then that's when I violently found out Back for Blood is significantly fucking harder.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing on normal difficulty. normal. We're not even on like there's one difficulty above it called nightmare. You think we want to do that? Not yet, because even on normal, it was just waves upon waves of zombies attacking you that also have with the burn cards that could either be have hardened material around them or their heads explode if you shoot them. Then to boot, all of the special enemies that they just keep hitting you with. Relentless attacks of special enemies. It's like, dude, this is actually kind of hard. Like, I'm actually struggling to survive here. Now, normally I won't take video games too seriously. I'll actually, if anything, I know, big spoiler, guys. I will kind of, purposely dick around just because it's funny.
No, really?
I know.
I would have never guessed.
Cat's out of the bag. I know. I'm not the sweat lord I built my reputation up to be.
I thought you just fucking sucked.
That too. But when it came to Back for Blood, I'm like, dude, I actually have to try. Like, my palms are starting to get moist. I'm actually gripping this controller, trying to stay alive, and I can't. Self-esteem plummeting. That shit is so fucking difficult, and we still, to this day, technically haven't beat the game.
We need to get back at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game has definitely been put on the back burner because a lot of either game releases or we just started playing other stuff like Siege, Hunt. I mean, come on.
Dude, I'm so glad we're playing Hunt Showdown as a group. I don't know why. That game, it just speaks to me on a level. And when you guys queue up with each other, or when I'm in the mix, or when we grab our friends, it is a fun experience. And the videos don't do enough justice to have because we got to cut the stuff where we're just walking for 40 minutes of a map. But sometimes when we're goofing around or scaring each other, it's a fun experience in a very serious game. I don't know what it is, man.
I started playing Hunt for the first time last night, and well, let's just say
killing it.
I got exceedingly lucky. I wasn't killing. There is no killing it. That makes it sound like I'm good. No, I had a lot of good RNG on my side yesterday, but even I thoroughly was enjoying it, especially just watching these two craftsmen at work. Watching Adrian just randomly take off sprinting and then just stab some walker in the stomach and then continue running before I even know what happened. Or just hey DJ, you see that horse on the ground? That's moaning. Yeah, shoot it. I'm thinking it's gonna do something.
I didn't say shoot it. I said punch it, and then you proceeded to put a slug into its skull.
Slight miscommunication.
Hey, he interprets things differently than us. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I don't know.
He calls crows pigeons. Come on.
Every bird is a pigeon. It gets a nickname, Pigeon.
Owls, real.
Owls, they're just taller, bigger-eyed pigeons. That's all they are.
I mean, that's what Mikey told me earlier. Dark Sense and Hunt, he calls it deviant sight or something.
That was me, you fuck.
That was Adrian. I would never rat out DJ like that.
Yeah, I'll rat out anyone. Yeah, DJ calls that shit deviant sight because he doesn't know how to read.
Because I thought it said deviant sight when I first read it. I'm like, when y'all corrected me saying it's dark sight, deviant sight sounded so cool. Damn it!
Basically, get your grubby little hands up.
Felt like a gremlin.
That's got to be our next installment in the Hunt series after what we're working on currently. Walking DJ through the steps of going from scrub to apex predator because he's already doing pretty good. 5 games in. How many kills does DJ have? Average of a kill a game?
Yeah, he's averaging a kill a game.
Plus a bounty. 2 bounties. We got out with 2 bounties with him.
Yeah. No, we've got out. No, he's taken 2 bounties, but we've got out with 4.
Yeah. And then clutch up, last man standing. They're both 1 hit away. And DJ just blind fires into the dark and sweeps that man off his feet.
No, it's not even that. Brandon, you know how bad the corners of webs are in prison with the spider?
Yeah, don't remember.
They're impossible to see into. Deej just goes, I think I saw feet, and just shoots into the webs.
That's it. I saw what looked like a pair of cowboy boots, and I'm like, all right, trusty dusty, let's try this. Boom, and I hear the body drop, and I'm like, no way, no fucking way. I'd like to point out before we got into that gunfight, Brandon, with that fucking spider thing. First off, I didn't know bosses could actually be that hard and be able to take a hit. I was going off of the butcher that I murdered with a shovel in 2 hits. I tried beating the shit out of this spider with a sledgehammer for about 10 minutes.
To be fair, you missed a couple times, which is fine because spider's fast. But the sledgehammer fucks up bosses. You could still kill it very quickly.
I mean, yeah, just earlier today,
Yeah.
after a butcher, I picked up a hammer. Adrian's getting slaughtered by a butcher. I had to just run in and stun it with the hammer.
I had 4 smalls. That was fine.
The thing is, I love melee weapons. Mikey was nowhere near me. All I said was, "Ooh, I found something," and then Mikey just goes, "Oh God,
This
DJ found the sledgehammer."
We need to get on Tom Lance.
I knew it.
Yeah. DJ
no,
missed it
DJ
earlier.
needs the cavalry saber.
No.
Tom
It's gonna-
Lance.
It's gonna be dead
Yeah, just
silent,
having
and
so much
DJ's
fun.
just gonna be, "Oh my god," and someone's gonna drop. That's what's gonna happen.
For real. But no, did you missed it earlier? I was like, yo, gamer idea, and I took a stamina shot, and I just started ripping apart an assassin with a bomb lance. I think before Brandon and Mikey even got in the building, I got like 40% of his health out of the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
easily
good
40%. I would argue a little more because I missed like 3 shots with a shotgun. I'm not proud to admit.
I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, I know. Second game ever with DJ. We're at station, and they're closing the crank-o-matic door, and I just tell Deej, throw a firebomb. I know you have a hellfire. He's like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm like, just do it. I don't want them to res this guy. Nukes the body, nukes the guy trying to pick the body up, and nukes Scrapbeat, killing him, and then nukes me as well. My guy killed 4 people with 1 hellfire. Let's go. Oh, what a good game that was.
And as
That was
he's
a
opening
great
the door,
game.
I throw the firebomb where he told me to, and then to the right above us, there's another dude that's firing down onto Adrian. So I throw the second one up there, cutting off that entire point of entry. So I'm like, oh shit, I got to run around. Oh shit, my team's in danger. I need to go help them. Not like I can do shit because I'm ass, but I need to be there. I'm sitting there backing up Mikey because I thought Mikey was dead, but it turns out Adrian was down. I go run up behind Mikey, and I just see Mikey plug some dude square in the mouth. His body drops like a sack of bricks. And then we go res Adrian, and we're like, where the hell is everybody else? We count up, and we're like, how the fuck did these 2 die already? And that's when we ran it back. I'm like, oh, they were already on fire. Oh,
Yeah, man.
I did that.
Hunt is one of those games where one game you'll just get absolutely stomped, and that's fine. You have to run it back. You lost the
Our
character.
first game.
You just run it back, lost the character. All right, get a new one. Get whatever guns you want. Go in, and then that game you'll just slaughter the entire server. It's kind of off and on, but that's the moments that can happen in that game. The plays that can be made are always just so enjoyable. They're interesting. They're fun.
It's high risk, high reward. But I did express my my verbal discontent with the whole. You mean to tell me, kind of like with the whole spider thing, we could do all the work and then somebody can just come in, murk us, and take credit for everything that we just did?
Yeah.
And Adrian was like, yep. And that's exactly what happened with the spider. We got lucky with that one. But I still remember during our last game, we were heading towards extraction. We had the fucking dark site where you could see a little bit further out for like 5 seconds or some shit where you can see people that are like 50 yards away from you.
Mm-hmm.
All I hear Adrian say is, DJ, get behind the boat. We were being trailed that entire fucking time. Adrian just goes, DJ, I need you to get behind the boat right now. And so I get behind the boat. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? He takes a couple of pop shots and he starts dinking people that are beyond the brush. I can't even see them. I go to peek out and he goes, don't look. We need you to stay alive. Okay. I'm right here. I'm not moving. And then when we black screen, it says that we pass. I'm like, that is one of the scariest things I've ever done in this life and the next life.
So those guys had Sparks marksmen for people who know the game. They were effective up to like 300 yards or some shit like that.
Jeez.
Something like that.
Yeah. And they were get pretty damn accurate. I remember when me and DJ were chilling with the bounties waiting for the timer, there's bullets sparking like 6 inches from the sides of our heads. And I'm just like, so, you enjoying the game?
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, dude, I miss Bop It. Ping! Oh,
Yeah.
shit. That was my ear.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there bunkered down with flechettes, and I'm just like, I can land these shots.
Does.
I do, which is hilarious. Protecting DJ's ass hiding behind a steamboat with a Spectre compact with flechettes pegging people from like 20 meters, 30 meters
Because,
out.
dude, that Sparks is scary, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a no joke rifle.
mm-hmm.
You want to put holes in things from really far away? Yeah, that's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Correction, you want to put one really big hole in things?
You get good at if you get good at lining stuff up, I'm sure that thing will go through a buffalo and a half easy.
Yeah,
A
That
big
one
that's
bullet.
good.
is a deadly rifle. If you're accurate with it, that single shot rifle can just utterly destroy, or if not, just straight up kill a person in one shot.
Yeah,
And
good
the other,
times.
the other thing I can't wait to finally experience, one thing that I hear you guys talking about all the time, is this great and glorious thing called penny shot.
Ah,
Ah, yes.
let me tell you,
Spectre
it's
penny
everything
shot.
and nothing. Do you really? Am I the only person that doesn't like the Spectre with penny shot?
I mean, I don't really care for Spectre, period. I usually go Romero.
Yeah, same.
Okay, Romero, Talon, or Romero Hatchet?
Talon.
Romero hand cannon.
Or hand cannon if I want like a medium slot.
Am I the only one who
Marksman
likes the
pistol,
hatchet?
Romero hand cannon. That's all you need. Budget, deadly build.
Heck, most of the time
No,
I
you
just
get-
run a just standard Romero just because I have that legendary skin. I don't really use melee, I guess, guns all that much.
I mean, to be fair, you guys have seen me fuck up some people with melee weapons or melee
The
guns.
damage on the Talon is insane. I will give you that. And when you start sweeping players,
I hate the Talon. I hate Talons. They're so awkward.
you're no fun.
I don't like them.
Like you're a buzzkill.
Yeah, all you need is a Romero hatchet and then dual mats. Like, you're good. What more do you
Fair.
as it is,
that is pretty good.
I mean, as it is, in
You
our
got 3
early,
shotguns.
when we were just
Yeah,
starting to
3
play the
shotguns.
game, Mikey can tell you this. He's seen me down plenty of people with just a standard knife because I couldn't reload my guns.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm getting there. I'm
Even
training
Snickers
to get to
bars
that level.
faster than reloading.
I tried to kill a regular player with a sledgehammer. I had to use Mikey as bait, but I went up
No,
behind
you
him.
used me as bait, and then in retaliation, I shot both you and the man dead.
Yes.
I would have shot you.
Luckily, my character's built like a brick shithouse, and by that, built a brick shithouse, his beard caught it, and
Yeah.
I kept on trying to swing on him, and I missed the swing. He turns around. I'm like, oh, plan B, switch to the gun, and hence the phrase of, I think I saw feet.
I think I see feet. Shoots into the wetty darkness. Gets a kill. That was so good.
We call that shot the Tarantino.
The shot heard around the world. But no, that's why I'm definitely looking forward to wanting to actually record with you guys more Hunt, because now I'm starting to realize how fun that game is. But
Yeah.
we need to get back on track here, fellas. We went on a wee bit of a tangent there. Yet it's the wrap up / startup of the new year. How was everybody's?
Hold on.
How
I
was
really,
everybody's?
I really want to just real quick. We didn't even touch up on Adrian's opinion on favorite
You
video.
We full on skipped him.
Yeah, we full on
Oh,
skipped him and went
correct.
on a huge tangent about Hunt.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we have a lot of fun with Hunt together.
We do.
But for our content, I think all our content's dog shit. I don't watch it. I dislike every video.
Too bad we can't see the dislikes anymore. Nerd.
Hey.
Idiot.
There was one. There's one thing that always. There's 2 things that stick in my brain. When I almost threw up during the minicast, and then you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I almost threw up during the mini cast, which wasn't my fault. Fuck you, Brandon.
Oh man, but I loved every second of it.
Fuck you.
It was 100% your fault.
It
It's
is
not my
his
fault. They put
fault.
the pictures on top.
Why'd you Google it?
I want to make sure I had the right word. I don't want to be a dick spreading misinformation.
You fell into your own trap card.
No, I use hand traps. That reminds me of something else that I want to talk about at some point. The other thing that always sticks out to me is a hunt video that I'm not even in for more than 4 seconds when I show up just to drink almost an entire glass of gin and then never appear again.
That was a great video.
That was pretty good.
It's a
I
sipping
made my
drink, you
appearance.
savage.
That was hilarious. I remember watching that video when it came out, and then I just see Adrian on the bottom left of the screen. I'm like, oh no, what did I say? What
You
did
were
I do?
in that video for longer than Rune.
It's
True.
facts.
And you know what? Nothing of value was lost.
This is also facts.
I wanted to
Folks,
make
if you're
my
going to
joke
get
I
into
always say
content
about him, but I
creation,
can't.
make sure your internet works.
Yeah.
Or just don't live in an actual village in the middle of like a country no one cares about.
Also fair.
Damn.
What's he going to do? Hop in the
if they know,
Discord?
they
Oh,
know.
his internet doesn't work.
True. Plus, I would shadow ban him in a heartbeat. Anyways,
Yet
Like,
somehow
bro, how are
he
you rubber
streams.
banding? How are you rubber banding in and out of the chat?
that guy's rubber banding in VC. I feel like that's just the way he talks sometimes. Anyways, moving on from shit talking, those two things always really stick out to me. I just think those are hilarious. God, what was the other I'm gonna have to look at our channel because I just don't remember what video it is. Other than that, those two are like some of my favorites because I just remember them and I just laugh like, God damn it, that was funny.
I also want to do a quick shout out to the first gaming video we ever had on the channel, the Forza one.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was cool.
No skill, no traction. Need for family.
Still one of our better videos to this day.
Yeah.
People need family.
Dude, that was fun. That was like the first time we ever set up for a legitimate like recording and said, fuck it, let's just get our friends on here too. We didn't filter anything. We just did it.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I love when we do stuff like that. I just love having guests on the show because as much as I love hanging out with you guys, it's always fun having someone new just bring in some stuff. Like I love talking to Dirdle. I love talking to the Matsuri boys. That was a lot of fun.
Yep, which I still got a Splitgate video from that stream to edit.
Oh shit! No way.
Oh,
I
yeah,
recorded
huh.
the entire thing.
Oh, that's
that
sick.
hasn't worked for that. I wish I could have joined. That would have been fun.
It was so much fun. It was shit housery and shit baggery and, well, shit.
Did you get in a few games with Rakdos, or did he get on when you guys started going to bed?
No,
think
he
Rakdos-
wasn't there. I got off and he got hopped in.
Also, shout
Good.
out
He
to
was getting
Rakdos.
worked over.
Use
That would
command
not-
Rakdos and Dirdle stream. See what happens.
Oh, he has another one now that's even louder and it lasts 30 seconds longer.
Fuck, I need
Yeah.
to hear this now.
Oh, God.
I think it was Command Karen. I got to double check, but it is long. It's the same thing but worse.
Good time.
So
Oh,
that hey,
sounds
Dude,
horrendous.
welcome to Dirdle Kingdom. I love you. You know what I'm saying?
everybody who knows Dirtle, start following him. Let's just start making these channel commands as annoying as possible. We'll all save up our points and just line up as many as we can in one go. Make him work for it.
We need
Do
a
that
one day.
and request mob balls on his board.
We need a one day rack up enough points and stay in the stream that much more to work our way towards a command no skill, and let that be the most annoying shit in the world.
Oh, I have an idea.
No.
I have a pitch.
Okay.
It's El Sandito, but with air horns.
Okay. I was gonna say we record something in our D&D sessions that's embarrassing about him, and then we just constantly play it as our command.
I would not
I feel
do
like
that.
that would be way funnier.
He says way too dumb shit in our D&D sessions for that
That's
to be
the
okay.
point. It will be worth the points.
No.
With the points.
No, I'm saving up to become a mod just so I can start banning people.
Why?
It's Adrian. Are you surprised?
Yes.
It's really only going to be Rakdos, and that's about it.
You just
I
ban
love
the
that guy.
other head mod.
Wow, what great guys. God, we need to get Rakdos here at some point. It's unfortunate he plays ska.
He plays
Actually, that's a
ska.
good question. Why haven't we asked Rakdos to get on here?
Wait, does he play ska? No, he plays. No, it's the other genre I hate. What is it?
Never mind. That's why we don't ask Rakdos.
Does he play pop punk or the
Plays
other?
pop
Well,
punk.
regardless. Yeah, there it is. What a strange, strange.
Actually, I need
What a
to
great
just
guy.
get him on the show. Be like, hey, so about that Dirtle fanfic folder.
What's up with it, dude?
What's
Where is
that?
it, bro?
Can we crowdfund
Yo,
this?
slide it
I want a
up.
coloring
Put
book.
it under the table. Hello, like help a brother out.
Is it sexy?
I mean, have you seen Dirtle? Are you in his Discord?
No, I
No,
did
I
not
think
know he had a
is.
fucking Discord until yesterday.
He
What?
literally invited us to it during a stream we were at together.
You did?
Yeah. he did.
Yep.
Yeah, because all of a sudden Brandon was telling me how he was like
DJ
the-
caught in 4K.
the Dirtle fanfic,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait, Dirtle has a fucking Discord? He goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah, thriving.
Dirtle has a pop in Discord, man. There's
Yeah,
always something
nice
happening.
people.
Yeah, cool people. They're a little refined for our taste, but that's because we're a bunch of shitlords.
They also
Yeah.
did add a ton of rules too that I feel like DJ would violate a couple just by being there.
Absolutely, dude.
This is by no way a dig on them, but you know us.
No, this is a ding on DH. It's fine. Like they're nice people.
It's absolutely true and welcome because welcome to DJ. I don't push the envelope. I drop kick that bitch and set it on fire.
Welcome to DH Nuts. I love you.
We're not doing that shirt.
We should though.
We should though.
You should.
I think I'm going to get outvoted, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3
Can I
pieces
get
of merchandise.
a majority
Shout
roll
out to
if
the
we can?
prick.
We kind of already said that if for some reason we were to get like our own gamer subs flavor, it would be DJ Nuts.
Okay, yeah, flavor I could see, but I don't want a shirt that says that.
I do.
I do.
Deej Nuts is
Just a picture of DJ's
almost
face.
Baja Blast.
See, today it's gamer subs flavors. The next tomorrow it's NFTs, bro.
Don't ever say
Don't
that in my presence
ever.
ever again.
No.
That wasn't even funny. That was
I don't know.
weird.
I don't know the first thing about NFTs or crypto, but I just see NFT this
Just
and
stop.
NFT that every
Just stop
fucking
right
way
now. I don't want to get into this heated
Cease.
conversation.
Cease.
Insist. No, but I could definitely see a DJ Nuts flavor for gamer subs because if Badger can have
it's chocolate
guacamole gamer
eclair
fart, dude, that would actually be kind of dope.
That'd be baller.
Eclairs are good. No,
Oh, serve that in milk? Ooh, that'd be really good.
You gave me so much shit for putting gamer subs in my milk, but now you.
What
wanna
flavor
do it
did
when
you put in there?
did it?
What flavor?
Strawberry.
Yeah,
Strawberry
It's
makes
strawberry
sense.
milk.
Yeah, strawberry
That's the
milk,
thing.
dude. Strawberry
It is.
Nesquik? Come on now.
I've developed a reason to not like it as I am lactose intolerant, and it will kill me.
So am I.
Same.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little worse.
Dude,
Audience
I had milk
for-
and caffeine in the same drink. I was in pain. Totally worth it.
It's
Audience-
not. It's not worth it. What?
It
Deej?
is.
I was just going to tell the audience, myself, Mikey, and Adrian, the three of us, we are severely lactose intolerant, but we are also those types of masochists where we'll take the punishment of the impending doom that we know will ensue later on.
I think the word is ignorant.
I will not. I have made one mistake that has scarred me to this day, and I'll never do that again.
I sure should, dude. You're not going to stop me from having my bowl of Cookie Crisp in the morning.
Cookie Crisp is trash. What a waste.
Get lactose-free milk.
No.
Get any cereal other than Cookie Crisp.
Oh, my family tried to give me almond milk. Can anyone see what's potentially wrong with that situation?
Same thing that I see wrong with it. I'm allergic to that shit, too.
Same.
Dude, you're allergic to everything.
Sadly, yeah.
Their
You
reasoning
eat
was
green
it's
corn.
just almond milk.
That's
It
about
won't
it.
make you sick.
You want to say that again slowly, fam, and wonder why. Yeah, it won't make me sick. It will make me fucking dead.
Probably.
Wait, were we
if we're
talking
being
about something
completely
before all
honest.
this?
Yeah, we should change topics.
This went from gaming to medical issues really quickly.
So what are we doing? Are we recording?
Are we? I don't know, man.
Well, because we keep on going on
I
tangents.
feel
'cause
like
this is supposed to
Brandon
be.
just paused like 20 minutes ago when we just started derailing.
Nah, man.
Yeah, this is kind of on brand for us.
This is going in, bro. This is a podcast, all right, and I'm loving it.
Yo, this podcast is doing numbers right now.
Ladies and
Welcome
gentlemen,
to
welcome.
Joe Rogan experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NoSkill train. We're not making it to the destination, but we're going somewhere. It's gonna get derailed.
Hit record.
Something's going to happen.
Ramirez, fire up OBS.
Fire up OBS.
Hit the record button, and then whatever happens, fucking happens. Half of the recordings that we do have.
God.
God.
I do want to
So
really
do what?
quick just say,
Yeah.
since we started this channel, I think I speak for everyone here that we did not expect this channel to be going so, I guess, well, as much.
Genuinely,
yeah.
Like, literally, I didn't even expect us to get 10 subs. We're nearing
Dude.
40. And honestly, throughout this next year, I'm just setting up a goal. 100 subs. I want to try to get there.
Nah,
Hell yeah.
10,000. We got it.
I will say this: the next weekend, I'll be going to SAC Anime with the SAC Anime with our SAC Anime crew, who
Good.
are also they also do
We gotta get them too, by the way.
podcasts and stuff. Yeah, I'll try to push them to. Well,
Well, I
not
know
push
Mikey's
them, but try
ass,
to
but just
invite
scheduling
them.
conflicts have been.
They're down to do it. Well, I hit up Julian, and guess what? He was in Disney World.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
every
like,
time I
unless
try
you
to
want
hit them up, they're always somewhere not home.
They have
Well,
busy lives.
okay,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing: if we want to do a podcast next Saturday, I'll do it at the con with everybody there if they're going.
Oh yeah.
With who's
that-
going, I should say.
That
live
motel
from
Wi-Fi.
SAC Anime? Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Dude,
tell you right
Or
now,
with,
Brendan,
like,
there's
30
gonna be a lot
other high
of
school
background
groups
noise of
doing
people
the same
yelling
thing.
at each other, just absolutely shit faced.
Yeah, bro, hotel
I'm
room
in the room.
parties.
Sorry in advance for any editing you're gonna have to do.
Yo, Frasier, if you find Rafa, put him on.
No,
Yes.
God damn.
Yes.
no.
It's
No.
just
Yes.
Princess Monopoly.
That's
Okay,
not what I'm
hold-
worried about. Remember when we were
hold
coming
on.
out of the
Actual
rave
words
and he was
this man
telling
has said,
people
like
life
running halfway
stories?
across a convention
Yeah.
hall.
Yeah, hold on, Deej, Darvo. My buddy, who very quickly became everyone else's friend too, is if you two were the same person.
Oh God.
He is.
He's a lot.
He's
he's
a
a lot.
monster.
Oh God.
My guy is like creature from the Black Lagoon level of
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah, he needs to be euthanized. I can already see it.
Oh, one of
Jesus.
the hardest working people you'll ever meet too. What a great guy.
God,
He's
Yeah.
just hearing that gave me an ulcer.
Dude, you should see him when he's fucking sauce. That man is.
Oh yeah, check the
that's
Discord.
something.
There's a prime example.
Oh,
No
audience,
shot.
no
I
shot.
wish I could.
Mhm.
I wish
We
I
were
could
in
tell
a
you the
pizza
story.
parlor.
I wish I could tell the audiences, but no, this is no. But
He
he'd
was
be like
inviting
that.
people over to our table to tell them the story.
God, that reminds me
Damn.
of this dude that I know. We used to be good friends, and now we've kind of just downgraded to bar pals. But every single time because we all like know the same people, and when I go to like parties or like after parties when the bars and shit close, his one thing, whether like he doesn't even have to be completely sauced. It's just because this is his party trick, if you will, is he'll tell people like he has abnormally huge balls, and then he'll try his best to convince somebody to let him show them his balls.
I think
That's
it's
it.
called sexual assault.
Yeah.
That's
Louis
it.
C.K. versus the People, 2010 or 2020.
Oh, God. I forgot about that.
Mm.
All right, moving
Too
on
soon?
from this topic. Is there anything else we want to
Yeah.
reflect on, or we want to move on to what we're looking forward to?
Can we please?
Yeah. I know what I'm looking forward to, but I don't know if y'all want to go first, because I can talk about this subject for literally forever.
Go ahead.
Dude, I know I talked to Darbo about this, and I know for a fact I talked to Mikey about it. Yo, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel coming out. I am so hyped. I want to play. Give me that.
No
I
skill
want
tournament
4K
mark?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
No skill tournament arc.
I'm
Yo.
down.
I know
Let's
Frasier knows how to
go.
play. I know Darvo knows how to play because we've been playing on something. I know Mikey knows how to play. That just leaves Deej, and you already know how to play a card game. You got this. You're halfway there,
Yeah.
bro.
The title of the video is just Yu-Gi-Oh, but all DJ has is Pot of Greed.
What does that do, by the way?
Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity.
Yeah,
That's
we
fun.
can build you a draw deck. I can do
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, no, Mikey's got a mean burn deck IRL. Like he's beaten tournament players with it, and it has pissed them off to no end.
Adrian
Good times.
went up against a world tournament finalist in it. Not finalist,
World
top
6. Yeah, no, World 8. I apologize. He was
10.
World
Yeah,
8.
he was 8. You had young Morpheus sweating like a motherfucker.
If I didn't misplay, I mean, it wasn't even a misplay. It was just me doing things out of order. I meant to stumbling into Soul Grab, but I accidentally, or I meant to Soul Grab into stumbling, but I did the reverse.
It's a tricky deck. I will never fault you for that because a paranoid lunatic designed it, and it takes some getting used to.
Fucking burn deck, carburetor misfire, as I so cautiously named it, and then just unions. I hate unions.
Pot of greed.
Part of grade.
God, I wish I could build my old deck that I had a while back that was just like countering everything. I know you guys hated it because it was annoying.
It's funny.
to
We
go
were
up
talking.
against.
We were talking about that literally today. 'Cause I was watching a Yu-Gi-Oh video today, and it started with, "Man, it's been a weird day. I got knocked out the tournament first round by Gladiator. What fucking year is it?"
Dude, I still have it. I still have my full Gladiator Beast deck. My
Yeah,
6
exactly.
deck.
Exactly.
How long ago was that?
That was
It was like
2016.
7 years ago, right?
Yeah,
7 years ago.
Yeah, it was it's been a minute.
Yeah,
I haven't played since
exactly.
XYZ, so
Oh man, I'm so hyped for that shit. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun, dude. Like Mikey said,
dude.
no skill
Yo.
tournament arc.
Let's get Ben and Jose in on it.
oh yeah.
Don't even say that.
Hell yeah.
Why?
You can, yo. If they
Get
do
the
2x2,
boys.
if they do 2x2 duels, we got to get some stuff with them.
Yes.
For sure. For sure. Let's. I'm calling. I'm gonna shoot him a message.
Just bring my pom poms.
We're setting this up right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, that's
Trust
not
me, dude.
playing.
I'll just
No.
I'll bring pom poms and Capri Sun. I'm not
You-
playing. Nope.
No,
do
no,
not
you
wanna
and No
play
Skill,
against
get in
Jose.
here.
Yeah.
Ben, maybe. You do not want to play against Jose.
Yeah, how hyped whoever said that was. I'm just like, nope. I already bow out. Nope. Pot of greed can't
Nah.
save me today. I'm gonna be over here.
Me and DJ versus the world. Let's go.
Absolutely not. It'll be
Let's go.
you and you versus
Let's
you.
go. It's happening.
Yo, you and Deej versus me and Darvo. Let's go.
I'm down.
I'm
You ready to
only
get
running
Chimera
memes.
text?
It's like, Deej, what
Oh.
cards are you running? Dude, literally my entire deck is nothing but Harpy Ladies. Help me. I don't know what I'm doing.
All
Harvey
right.
Lady is a very effective deck.
All right.
Yeah.
Token stall deck. Let's go.
Darvo,
Feed
know
my
what that
relinquished.
song looks like.
Dude, don't worry. I have the one piece Exodia.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Fuck that deck.
Oh,
they
dude,
used,
I
by the
actually
way.
at
hate
one
it
point had a
so
full
much.
Exodia
I
deck.
don't know what you mean.
Oh,
That reminds me,
You
Darvo.
and
You got to
Rupert.
see my 3 Exodia decks I have in the pocket too. I'm saving those for later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can fuck off of that. I ain't gonna even touch that.
You'll get one of them.
No,
Don't
I'm-
worry. The other one's a bit mean.
Mid
I have
Geargia?
Oh,
I
what's
still
it?
need to.
I
sit
want to hear
down
what
and
Frasier
make
has to
more
say. I don't want to
decks.
hear. I don't want to hear Gear Gears right now.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
Well, for sure,
No,
that we're looking forward to.
I built the full deck
Oh.
around who was it? It was like the GX series Egyptian gods. It was the like obelisk version.
Ravio, Hamon, and
I can't
Uriah.
remember the last one.
Yeah, Uriah.
But it was the one that looked
Right.
like that was like the
Yeah, all right.
obelisk version of it. I built a full
Ravio.
fiend deck around that thing.
Yeah, dude. The
Yeah, I
Jason Bourne
forgot
one was a
about
lot
that.
of fun. When that structure deck came out, I had so much fun playing it. Oh
Yeah.
man,
I don't know nothing about the expansions. I still just know the 3 original Egyptian god cards.
Same.
I have a
Still fun
psychic
decks.
raw deck that can attack for 23,000 attack.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I know. I've felt that, Mikey. I have felt that.
Dude, every
Mikey's-
round. Is that a legal move? Judge.
Mikey's
I'll
also
allow it.
Walk
seen me
over.
run
Yeah, that's legal.
Golden Ladybug raw decks too, where I just not infinitely, but I just like spam draw my hand with things with Gem Knights and bouncing shit until I get a raw for like 30k. Oh, that deck was so stupid. Do you remember that, Mikey?
Yeah, I remember.
Ugh,
I just remembered Juan's deck.
I don't want to talk about one.
The Note Penguin.
No penguin looking ass.
No. Fair.
That man looks like a note penguin. I don't want to think about him right now.
So I'm going to see that in my nightmares.
It's that arc in the original series where they were like in the virtual reality. Everyone
Yeah.
was had to
I
build
love
their
Juan
own
though.
decks.
Juan's decks were the best.
Oh, they were.
I remember when we would just
Oof.
cheat in tournaments because we would get so mad at each other's decks. We'd just be like, we're just going to swap and not say anything. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, whatever you say, man.
Sure.
Because Juan's worst enemy was another water deck, and that guy was me.
Yeah, your Umi deck was absurd.
I played Umi before it was cool. What can I say?
Guess
Go to
what? I get
hell.
lost.
So fuck off, just royally.
Anyways, like I said, I could talk about this forever. Who else has got some fun shit they're excited for?
I want to hear from
Yeah, Brandon,
Frasier.
Well,
Frasier?
like I said, I've already got the SAC enemy thing coming up and whatnot. Nothing else really planned beyond that.
All right.
But because like I said, I've been working so much, I've kind of been out of the loop, out of everything. And goddamn, fuck you, Amtrak.
There it is.
There
We've got
it
it.
is.
Ladies
They
and
were
gentlemen,
gonna
the
sponsor us
train,
anyways. Fuck
the
'em.
train is going by Fraser's house right now, hence the
The
fuck you, Amtrak.
train has left the station, folks.
Yeah, that was a train actually going by his
into the
house.
station right now, and it finally passed because those fuckers book it through here regardless, even though I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to. Yeah, it's going to be coming back in about 10, 15 minutes.
All right. So while you deal with that, Deej, what were you excited for?
Me?
Your name is Deej.
Video game wise or IRL wise?
Anything,
Yes.
dude.
Okay, so IRL wise, hopefully not going to the hospital. I'm definitely looking forward to staying vertical, even though those hospital beds are kind of comfy. But real talk, I have a couple of concerts lined up that I'm excited to go to.
Ooh.
I get to go see Cannibal Corpse next month. Then after that, well, actually, August Burns Red just not August Burns Red, Killswitch Engage. They're doing something where I think they canceled their tour, or at least some tour dates, and one of them was coming through my city. And so instead of actually having a concert, they're going to do a live stream of a concert that they already did at that venue. And then in March, I get to go see All That Remains because it's them celebrating their 15 years of their Fall of Ideals album, which to me is my favorite fucking album.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm looking forward to that. And then conventions are starting to come back. Like I'm seeing now pictures of people going to like MagFest and all this other fun shit here. Like I want to say that was in like Maryland or some shit. And I'm looking forward to the conventions here, like Anime Boston and Kineticon and Anime Expo, just because conventions, hotel room parties, cosplayers. Not so
Why
much
you gotta
looking
do me
forward
like
to.
that?
Huh?
I said, why you gotta do me like that, man? I'm going through withdrawals over here. I haven't been to that shit in so long.
3 years.
Yeah, honestly.
You're telling me, dude, fucking Frasier's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to SAC Anime. And I'm like, fucker. I
don't even live there, but I hate you.
I'm going to this because I need to go to it. Like Mikey said, we're going through withdrawals right now.
Seriously.
I need my fucking fix.
I remember one of my first early conventions, this thing called Kineticon. My first ever time there on the first day on a fucking Friday, some shitlord decided he wants to be funny and he pulled the fire alarm, so they canceled the entire first day.
Oh yeah, that happened here one
Been
time.
there.
Yeah, that happened
twice,
at
didn't it?
It didn't. They didn't pull it. They walked out through one of the vendors walked out through the back door that set off the alarms.
Oh, that's right. But no,
Idiot,
someone
right?
did pull it though.
Yeah, no. As soon as because the fire marshals had to clear the entire building to make sure there's no issues or nothing. As soon as they cleared it, someone did it again, like within 5 minutes of the con opening back up again.
It's literally a door with a red handle saying, "Do
It
not
literally
open."
says "Alarm will sound."
Tee this will look great on TikTok.
That's more TikTok.
We old.
But that's why I'm looking forward to conventions again and going back to more concerts. I thought I was concerted, if you will, out back in October, November, because I went to like 7. Nope, I still got juice. Let's get it. But video game wise, I got a few that I'm actually looking forward to. And I'm going to say this forever because I hate the fact that they canceled it when they need to pick it up again. I'm always going to be looking forward to Scalebound. Get on it.
Same. Can we crowdfund it?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I really hope Platinum Games or someone picks it up at some point, but who knows? Maybe it'll never come. Maybe it will. I just hope they do.
I'm holding out hope. That was every time I see a shooting star, I'm like, Scalebound. It's 11/11. Make a wish. Scalebound. The second one, I'm looking forward to the next Saints Row because I'm a huge fan of the Saints Row series, where I basically just grinded out playing all the games, including Agents of Mayhem, which isn't canonically tied to it in any way, shape, or form. It's just kind of fun to play.
How was it, honestly?
Agents of Mayhem, it's a good time killer.
Yeah.
And
give it a
I mean,
shot.
you can't go wrong with like I bought it on Xbox Live for $3. It was heavily discounted, so I can't go wrong with $3. I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm also looking forward to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, just because that looks like it's gonna be supreme fun. Because anything that's Borderlands related, I'm all about. Shooter looters are the fucking best.
Oh yeah, preach.
Yeah.
And
love them.
then I know it's still. I'm pretty sure it's still in production. I don't even know if it's going to be out this year. But the one that a lot of my friends IRL looking forward to, that I kind of am too, is the RPG fucking Hogwarts Legacy game.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't even hear about that.
I've
Hogwarts.
heard
It's
very
an
little
open
things
world
about
RPG.
it. I've heard like
It's an open
so
world.
small
Sweet,
things about it. I
yeah.
haven't checked it in forever. But I do
I
remember
did hear
it being a
that.
thing.
Yeah, so they're making an open world RPG. It's set in like the 1800s or some shit. So basically back in the day of Hogwarts. And it's being published by Avalanche, and I'm sorry, it's being devved by Avalanche and published by Warner Bros. So, especially with Warner Bros. Backing it, there is a lot of money going into this fucking game.
Oh yeah. No, I'm excited for that because I was very much a Harry Potter fan.
Sam, did you
Like-
put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
God, that scene.
Daniel
You want to
chokes
see
out.
something?
Look, it's so different. It's so calm. It's like, Harry, have you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? No? Okay. Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Like,
Yeah, let me
whoa,
choke out a
whoa,
13-year-old.
yeah.
It's real though.
So.
It's like, hey, so I'm 14 years old. This one weird dude without a nose is trying to kill me. And since he can't kill me, he's killing all of my friends, and I'm watching them die before my very eyes. A love story. Harry Potter in a nutshell.
Politics are wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to this game. I remember when it was announced like a couple years ago or some shit that they were making it. I'm like an open world Harry Potter game. Normally I'm not one for like open world or like sandbox games, but I'm looking forward to this very much so.
Yeah, because I played all the actual PC games that followed like the movie stories and whatnot.
Yep.
And I love those. I even had the Quidditch game.
So
Where it
did
was
I,
just
dude.
Quidditch. Yeah, that was amazing. And so I'm super looking forward to it as well.
I wouldn't mind them making another one just because Quidditch was actually kind of hardcore. That shit was hard. That shit was very fucking hard. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to, like game wise. Who haven't we got to? Did everybody answer but Brandon?
Or me.
It was me.
Oh,
and
Mikey, you
Mikey.
haven't answered yet?
Huh?
All right, Mikey, go ahead.
Oh.
What are you looking forward to?
So one of my favorite things since we've actually started this channel and all of our endeavors is the cool shit we've shared with each other and got each other into. Like we listed Hunt, Divinity, even Rainbow Six in some of our cases.
Rainbow Six is just chaos when we're recording, when we're playing in general.
Oh, it's
Oh.
great.
Freaking last night.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going forward, I'm really excited to keep that going, learning new shit. You guys get me into stuff I never would even thought of, and vice versa. I'm looking forward to doing some more fun stuff in VR because now that we've got it mostly worked out, every once in a while it throws hiccups our way.
Okay,
I've been
VR's a
having-
pain in the ass.
Dude, it looks so cool. I apologize. I got some water stuck. But once we got it out and the finished product looks so cool. It's so much fun to make. Well, you guys aren't there when we're doing it, but when me and Brandon are recording, it's like 3 hours of us laughing and giggling like kids and occasionally freaking out because VR will get you really immersed.
Oh yeah.
Or your teammate will do something like set off a big iron 6 inches from your head.
Yeah, I saw you guys, like how you guys were just having
Morning
the time of your
shot.
lives playing, what was it, like Arizona Sunshine or something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Still need to put up the second part. I keep forgetting, and you can hate me for it all you want.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I'm not. No pressure, Brandon. Take your time. I'm just saying, going forward, and because me and you got in games of Population 1, and I lined up a few other upcoming projects that we'll get around to whenever. But looking forward, I'm so much looking forward to that because VR has been like the crazy thing I've dreamed about because that was the sci-fi when I was young, and we're here. It exists. And people can say, "Oh, you can't do this," and it's not full dive. And shut up. This is a $150 console people could buy and you're in a 60-person battle royale with Mossbergs and AKs and a Claymore if you're feeling ballsy and just having fun with your friends. You can even throw supplies at them to be a dick instead of handing it to them. It's that immersive.
It doesn't cost you nearly $1,000 for the new consoles.
Yeah,
Well,
seriously.
that's if you want to go like crazy into VR. Like there's people that
Oh,
are gonna
I'm
be
talking
on
like
that
the
all
He's
the
talking about
time.
PlayStation, dude.
PlayStation, shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
like
they're
people
like,
who
oh,
don't
we'll
want their
talk on
Tetris
that, but we'll
load
talk
hunt.
shit on a $150 VR setup.
Seriously.
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to doing stuff like that. I'm looking forward to getting into new projects with you guys. Personal life and IRL stuff. My schedule is going to be crazy cluttered this upcoming year, so I probably won't get to do a bunch of concerts. I probably won't get to do any cons, which is going to kill me the worst out of everything. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it sounds like you. You go fucking insane in the house.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
As far as upcoming stuff, I'm looking forward to the VR. I'm looking forward to getting some more guests on. I do have people that do want to do it. Hooligan said he'd be interested. A couple of the Matsuri boys want to come back. I have a couple other people I did want to ask. We'll get to them when we get the people who are already queued in, so the line doesn't start stacking up. One of the things I would like to do this year, and I gotta look into how we're gonna make it work and the logistics of everything. I wouldn't mind a NoSkill track day because the Matsuri guys did invite me to go out to the circuit track for our shitty little front wheel drive 4-banger shit boxes. I wouldn't mind hooking up a dash cam or a GoPro or something and having that for the channel.
That would be sick.
No
That'd be
skill
sick.
vlog. Hell yeah.
I think that'd be fun. We'll see. I'm gonna need help from some of the people in here because I'm not the most tech savvy guy.
Not me.
Not
When it
me.
comes to cameras, I'm clueless.
Yeah, but you'll know what I need to format it in and things like that.
MP4 it.
And before thanks. See how well-oiled machine we are. But that is a project I do want to make happen for the new year, and I hope once the weather clears up, everybody around me just bugs me until I make it happen because I think that'd be a fun thing to add to our crazy portfolio of shit we call a channel.
Yeah,
And maybe if we actually start getting that type of stuff going, maybe we can actually get the no skill TikTok going as well.
Yeah, I will get on that. That is 100% my fault. Fun fact, I'm replacing phones because there's an issue with mine. If I use the light or the camera, it'll get stuck and drain the battery in about 40, 50 seconds. And it'll overheat.
Damn.
Yeah, it'll overheat and turn off, and then I gotta let it sit for an hour. And then if I plug it in, it'll be fine. It won't do anything weird for like a day or two.
That's the first time I'm hearing something like that happen. God damn.
It was doing weird stuff. I ignored it. It got worse. So I will get on it. I apologize for that. It's funny. We have followers on the TikTok despite us not uploading anything.
Eventually we'll get to you guys. Don't worry.
We promise we'll add to the feed soon.
Something like
Technical issues. But yeah, those are the two things I'm looking forward to. Looking to the new experiences and the new stuff you guys have got me into. And then maybe my own little passion project because I'm jealous. Brandon's on the channel. That shit shines. That was so well put together, man.
That's fucking dope,
You're talking about Ascend?
Yeah.
That was a year in the making, basically. Clips that had to spread out without about a year of gameplay or even two on Modern Warfare. Because I'm gonna be honest, it might be on Modern Warfare, but I did not play that game a lot. So those clips are kind of the best things I could hit with the short amount of playtime I have on that game.
That video is so well put together. Like, don't play it down. That is genuinely. It made me feel like I was living in a better year when the internet was still good. That's how I will describe that video forever.
And I always will take that praise. It is, and thank you, because man, that passion project, I am so proud that I was able to get that done.
And it's doing well. I can't wait to see how it grows with the channel.
Just we still remember, like, as Brandon's grinding, I'm sitting there thinking that we're just playing a little bit of casual COD, and then he'll do something nutty in the feed, and then he's just like, and that's going in the montage. Like, he's been saying that for fucking 6 months now. How big is this thing gonna be? Oh, huge. Got it. Okay.
Oh, it's that.
And trust me, there are clips that are not in the montage that I kind of considered putting in it, but I was shooting for that 10-minute mark, 2 songs kind of thing, because there are some clips that I felt that were not as good as others, so those ones stayed out. But there's more, there's leftovers.
I
I'll
just
probably
love the
never
fact
do
that
anything with them though.
I just love the fact that I heard Starset as the second song. I'm like, dude, okay, I'm hooked. I'm in.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Motionless and Starset, top tier COD music.
Hell yeah. But maybe in the future there'll be another passion project in the making. If this SM2 mod, shout out SM2 by the way, love your Discord. If they release the game and it's amazing as it looks, then maybe another project like that will come in the future. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't plan on playing any of the AAA games. But a fan made mod of MW2, I'm loving the look of it so far. Just give me the game already.
Dude, if it's worth the salt, it might become my passion project because I haven't put out anything COD related since my introduction when we were in Exiled.
Ah, man, the good old days. I remember those. We used to play
You
COD
guys
all
were
the time.
insufferable.
Yeah, I agree. You guys fucking sucked back then.
I was
this is me-
proud.
That's just me taking jabs at the Exiled boys. I loved all you guys to death, but it was so fun to get you all riled up.
Oh yeah, of course.
honestly.
Especially like Liquid and Deucey. The shout out to them.
Liquid.
Liquid, by the way. You piece of shit.
It was just such a weird thing because like next thing you know, our editor for Exiled, he makes me this montage and he puts it up and I'm like, that's me, Exile Black. That's me colliding. That's me doing shit in COD. Oh my goodness. And then when Exile disbanded, Brandon and I went over to this other group. Can I say their name too? Because I'm pretty sure they disbanded.
Clear Enemy?
Yeah.
I think they're under new management. I don't know. I have to get back with Scorp at some point, but I think they're still around.
All right.
It's not
Because,
as big as it used to be, I guess.
Because before we joined Clear Enemy, they sent us this essentially this PDF file. It was an application, like you're applying for a job, and they wanted to know like who you are, like what games you played, and if you had any sort of video, like video or videos that showed that A, you play video games, and B, you're kind of decent at it, like you know where the sticks are and how a trigger works. And so I just plugged in my montage for COD, and it's one of the shittiest montages you'll ever watch, but I'm proud of it. And they were like, yeah, you play COD. Fuck it, let's go. But it was just hard for Brandon and I because we were the only COD players. Everybody else around that time, PUBG was booming. And that's all any of them wanted to play and record was PUBG or CSGO.
Oh, real
That was
quick, shout out Bolts. You're the man. I wish I was still in contact with you.
Yes!
But my montage you made for me, I still love it to this day.
He made mine too. I want to have your child, dude. Shout out.
Yo, if this finds you out on the internet, hit us up.
It's been too long, brother. But yes, that was the shit right there.
I think that was a really good way to transition back into TheDravo because I think other than we still got to hear from him.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's see. I already shouted out one thing I'm excited for this year. If it does end up releasing this year, SM2. I cannot wait. I need my COD fix, and the new games that Activision and friends are making are horrible.
Activision and friends.
That was funny. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Can we get a card that says that? I want that. That's our shirt.
Activision and friends. Activision and Sons.
But anyway,
That's the
Activision and
company
the
I can
gang.
trust.
I'm gonna also shout out another fan-funded game, or I guess independent studio, Intrepid Studios. They are the people making Ashes of Creation, a new MMORPG that is a very big passion project, and it's being made by people that love MMORPGs. They've been around for years, and they just want to make the perfect MMO. And I can't wait for them to be finished. It is looking fantastic. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be hopefully, and not another New World, because God, that was a disappointment. Other than that, I just can't wait for these new game releases. I'm gonna just quickly shout out Dying Light 2. I've been waiting for that forever now.
Ah,
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for that just moan. Yes, Dying Light 2. I can't wait for that game to come out. That's gonna be something that goes up on the channel, boys.
Can't wait.
And other than just
Oh.
new games coming out, I know DJ said already some that I am also looking forward to. In terms of real life, I mean, just this last year, I went to my first concert. That's like the biggest, probably real life highlight from this last year is I went to my first concert, and it was Not Fest of all things.
Yeah, of all places to go for his very first concert is fucking Not Fest.
It was
Straight
lit.
into the deep end.
Yeah.
It was
Hey,
lit, and the
you don't
lineup was
tiptoe into this.
stacked.
You dive into the deep end.
The lineup was stacked, and I loved every second of it. But I can't wait to go for more. I already went to my first Ice 9 kills, and I'm planning on going to 2 more in March. They're in the same fucking month. Let's go. I'm looking forward. The concerts already got me hooked. I want to go to more. I just hope we don't have another 2020 and just go into lockdown. That would suck.
We don't say that around here.
We'll see.
Oh, Brandon,
Yes.
real quick, so like that, I just now remembered, video game wise, that you and I are both looking forward to. Fucking Halo co-op.
Yes. If you haven't heard from previous podcasts or skill-based podcasts, me and DJ are planning a co-op on Halo campaign, but we are not looking at anything Halo campaign related. We're going in blind. We're waiting for
It
co-op.
hurts.
It hurts because everyone is saying how good, how fun it is, and we're just sitting here on the sidelines like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. We're going in blind. We're waiting these months for this co-op to come out. Does it suck that we have to wait for something as simple as co-op? Yes, but I am in the belief that it's going to be worth it. And by the time co-op comes around, we're already going to see a lot more updates to the game as it is around official release. They already put in game mode selection. It's not just quick play or whatever. We actually got game modes now to pick from.
Finally.
I just hope they add more because Halo is known for their game modes. They have a lot. They just need to add them.
I want Grip Ball.
Well, would be fun.
Seriously, how do you have Halo without Griffball?
Or Infected.
Yeah.
Infected. Come on, where's that?
Infected is a big one.
Seriously.
Infection.
I mean, you added SWAT, and thank you for it, but I need more. Where's all this
Swag
other stuff?
numbs.
They need to add those classic game modes.
See, I think that's why like Reach still to this day maintains its popularity, because like all the game modes on there, even though 99% of the people on there you were gonna play SWAT and Swagnums, because that was like it's the most fast paced and quickest game mode, and as long as you know how to pop a headshot, you're good. And and don't fucking die. But you had all those options of playing Infection and Grip Ball, even the custom Halo maps, like Speed Halo was my shit. People are zipping down in random vehicles in a 30-degree tunnel, and the people at the bottom had to kill them with grav hammers while not getting slaughtered themselves.
Yeah, but I can't wait. And another thing on the channel, I can't wait to add more series. We're definitely gonna have more series on the channel, different games, different people, different players. I can't wait to see what happens or what we come up with. I will say, though, as a tease for the future, Larian Studios is going to eventually put out the full release on Baldur's Gate. It's still early access. I cannot wait for that game to come out, and when it does, you will see a solo playthrough of that from me personally, because it isn't going to come on console for I think a while, or maybe ever. Who knows? But I can't wait for that.
Hell yeah! All right, we still have to At some point, we still have to put out another part 2 of NoSkill Theater. We've been sitting on that one for a hot minute too.
We haven't even finished Far Cry, dude. We haven't touched it since.
That's what I mean. Is like we had to make a part 2 of NoSkill Theater for Far Cry.
Yeah.
That's been on the
Anytime
back
I'm
burner.
down, I
Yeah,
love
I'm
that
down.
game.
Oh yeah, no, I was watching that. That was funny as hell for me and Digi, just watching it in pure silence.
Just taking guesses of when we can talk and not say shit.
Yeah.
These fucking guys.
Bullshit. DJ talked through the whole movie, and y'all know it.
DJ always talks to the movie. For
Yeah.
no reason in particular.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're actually thinking though.
Speaking of that, I do want to say, look out for future streams. We are planning on doing a lot more streaming, and we even have an official Twitch channel of NoSkill Entertainment. So go and follow that. We'll be
Do we?
streaming eventually. It's kind of been a little slow going due to life itself, but we will get to it eventually.
Yep.
My God, we had hospital visits, a tire explode at 70 miles an hour. It's
Our
like,
internet shitty.
yeah, with life
Two of
is
us are looking to
justified.
be here right now.
Yeah, life has justifiably been fucking crazy lately. But we're
Let's just say we did not roll high enough on our D20s as of recent.
we min-maxed luck, man, and it's coming in on the minimum, unfortunately.
Yep. Especially on my end. I'm still healing and recovering. And, well, let's just hope that I don't have to go to the hospital anymore. Actually, as per this recording right now, before we actually started, I saw an ambulance's lights outside of my door, and I'm like, no way. This is a sign of things
You're
to
just
come.
like, I better not be dreaming, I swear.
Please don't.
Is this
come down
the
this
out of
street.
body
Rather not
experience?
already be in the hospital bed. That's what it is.
It's like, dude, I'm having an existential crisis right now. I just saw the inside of that a few days ago. But let's hope it doesn't come to that anymore. I don't like going to the hospital. I want to stay inside forever
No
and
one
play with my
does.
friends.
The hospital is not a place you want to be at.
No, by
No.
definition, it is not.
Unless you get the pretty nurse lady who like gave me extra pudding because she thought I was funny. Shout out
Funny
to you.
looking.
Oh, that too. Hell yeah.
Ninja
On that
Brandon-
Turtles.
Huh? Go ahead.
No, I was saying, where's? Yeah, I was saying, Brandon, where were you going before we fell off the train?
Depends on where was the conversation going. I don't remember.
Hop on the
Awesome.
NoSkill train. It's getting derailed. Shoot.
Bro, we've derailed so many times. I forgot what the original conversation was about.
This was supposed to be the NoSkill wrap up, and here we were half an hour in talking about a hunt for like 25 minutes.
For real.
Yeah, we have fun with it. It is what it is.
Mhm.
Welcome to NoSkill Entertainment, where scuffed is our standard. I
Ooh,
like
this is
that.
good. Anyways.
This man made a slogan at the drop of a fucking hat.
Yeah.
This is how we work. This is how everything we do goes. Exactly like this.
There's no prep.
But on that note, fellas, I think we've been going long enough. I think it's time to cut this bad boy right about here, right about now. Starting from the top, any closing statements, Mikey?
It's been an interesting year, and I have been so blessed to be a part of this adventure with you guys. This has been a genuine experience, and I'm looking forward to what comes next.
Absolutely. Frasier?
Pretty much the same. Just can't believe it's been a year. Just fuck.
I know, dude. Come a long way. It doesn't seem like we've done that much, but we did a shit ton.
Well, actually, the opposite. It feels like we've done like so much in such a short amount of time.
That's what I was going for. And Adrian?
This has been a mess of a ride. I'm gonna be honest, but boy, it's been a fun one.
Yep.
I genuinely feel like you guys piss me off sometimes. My suffering is legendary, even in hell. But boy, it has been fun. I'm excited we started this. I love how when you asked me too as well, Darbo, you're like you backpedaled around the topic for like an entire hour, and I'm just like, and then eventually you're like, "Would you be interested?" I'll just be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not? Porque no los dos? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Joey.
But for future reference, I'm gonna be real. Before we even started this, we barely even hung out online, and then all of a sudden we started hitting it off, and then now there's this.
I mean, we were there. I would just call you the occasional furry joke, but every once in a while, like that was about it.
Yep. You still
I
call him
talked
the
to Dave
occasional
mostly.
furry.
It's a lot more occasional, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not a fucking
that-
furry, by the way.
For
He's lying.
Um, for context, though, Brandon is like right. I think it was. I would kick it with DJ.
And Dave
And-
with Brandon.
Yeah, DJ kick it with Brandon, and then it just snowballed into this mess you see here.
For a
And
period
now
of
we-
time,
Yeah.
just for a throwback, like a little bit of nostalgia for Brandon and I, there was a little bit of a transitional period when we were going from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. The Xbox crew that we were hanging out with, we started, parting ways. No need to go into specifics as to how or why, but for a good, I want to say almost year and a half, it was just me and Brandon. That was it. And I'm talking, we were in a party from dusk till dawn, as long as neither of us had anything going on.
Yeah.
And that's when we started. Like, that's when, well, honestly, even though he's a wee bit of a shitlord, I honestly have to thank Commando. I have to thank Tom, because if it weren't for
Yep.
Tom, we wouldn't have any clue who the hell any of you guys were.
Yeah, that's how we met all of you, and then after small interactions here, small interactions there, I specifically remember it was one night you said, "Ah, man, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm gonna cool down and listen to Angerfish for a few minutes," and I'm like, "Oh, you like hardstyle?" And that's me and DJ talking about hardstyle till 4:40 in the morning my time. I'm pretty sure he watched the sunrise. And
It's a true statement.
yeah, dude, that's how we made friends. Like, I specifically remember one night, this guy I kind of knew turned into my buddy because we were into the same music, the same anime, and then we started gaming. And then he's like, "Yo, and this is my buddy Brandon." And then I brought in Adrian and Frasier, and it took off. It was a thing very quickly.
True. I'm not going to give Thomas that much credit. I'm actually going to give a huge shout out to Crab as well. Because the main reason
Shout out to the
I
prick.
feel like shout out to the prick. But no, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Crab as well. Because I feel like I genuinely started hanging out with DJ more. Because Crab would just be like, "Hey, you know who DJ is?" And I would be like, "Kinda, yeah." And he's like, "Oh, we're going to invite him in to play Monster Hunter with us. I'm going to invite him in to play this with us." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And that's how I started hanging out with DJ, and Crab would just invite him. Because we needed a third or a fourth or something, I'd be like, "Hey, it's sick."
That's why I had to tell Crab, like, make sure this Siegeling guy knows when it comes to Monster Hunter, I'm a horrible. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just need a body.
It was fine.
And now I love Monster Hunter.
Exactly.
Yeah, so shout out to Crab, shout out to Tom, and in the great words of Tom, did you just fucking bark? If you know, you know.
Unfortunately, actually no. Fortunately, no one will ever know what that means.
Nope.
Our D&D party does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, one of them was too high to remember.
Yeah, him.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's been fucking crazy. Closing statements for did we get your closing statements, Brandon?
That was our closing statement. Oh yeah, Brandon, where's
I'm just excited for the new things that we're gonna be doing with the channel and friggin' new projects coming.
Because the grind doesn't stop and it's not going to end here. If anything, it's just getting started.
We're shooting for 100 subs, ladies and gentlemen.
Closing statements from me. If you're ever at a place that does throwing axes, if there's a dude behind you and you hear him say, "Hold your beer," do yourself a solid, take a side step, or you'll end up like me with a throwing axe in your calf. You see a ladder that has a bunch of heavy things on it and it looks a little wobbly. Do yourself a solid, take a step back. Tip your bartenders, eat your vegetables, all that fun shit. And lastly but not leastly, there's some buttons in the comment section down below. Do whatever the hell you want with them. And we will see everybody in the next one.